Thank you, Mr. Acting Speaker. My question without notice is directed to, again, the Minister for Works. In recent media releases, I think in the last couple of days, we've seen announcement by government that a number of roads have now got the attention of government and will be funded. I wish to, on behalf of my electorate of Kairukuhiri, ask the Minister for Works. I think he's fully aware of this question, that the Hiritano Highway portion between Laloki Bridge at the NCDC border to my home in Brown River is about 22 kilometers or so, has been left in a deteriorating state for the last 15 years, so to speak. His department are playing a political football on this road in that contractors without machinery and experience have been engaged time after time depleting Hiritano Highway maintenance funds. And that's for last year, including last year's 10 million. The same contractor is again engaged to do the Berena turn-off Upper Naipi portion of the road, another 35-kilometer portion of road, the same Hiritano Highway or Trans-Island Highway thereafter. Is he aware that officers within his department, especially in the high-impact project division, are doing all these dubious or entertaining dubious claims or contractors and paying out a lot of millions of kinas when good contractors can be engaged to do a good job out of it that lasts? I thank the World Bank for taking on the Kuriva Brown River portion. I also learned that the minister has advised me that there is another variation for Brown River to Dasiyama, another 10 kilometers. Can he confirm to people of Kairukuhiri and this House when that 10-kilometer variation would take place? Can he also assure people of Kairukuhiri that all these bad practices cease in his department and that we see some outcome for money spent by people of government of Papua New Guinea? This contractor has a very bad record because currently he's taking gravel from a landowner's gravel pit without having to pay them. These are issues brought before my office that I wish to raise to the minister concerned to address immediately in his capacity as minister, and to tell us what plans he has got for people of Kairukuhiri, especially this road from Laloki to Brown River. Thank you very much, Mr. Acting Speaker.
Minister for Works.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Me, like to thank you, Law. Brother Member Law Kairukuhiri Law. Ask him the same question, Ken. I'm asking me the question the last term of last sitting. Now me give sampla answers law him. Sampla broad answer, but me repeat him, Ken. Mr. Speaker, Law Displa Road starting from Laloki Bridge, Igo Olgada Lo Kerema. Inogat la major funding nemi Kamlo government. Blow you me? In the past and even now, blow rehabilitating one major section blow the highway from Laloki Bridge all the way to Kerema. What we have now, Mr. Speaker, is the first section from Brown River, Kurivai, Gosem, Longa, Berena, that was funded by the World Bank. And that section has already been done. It's not a major rehabilitation. Rehabilitation meaning that it is also a major reconstruction work. This is more or less like a patch-up work, but the contractor, which is Dekanai Construction, has done a very good job. Coming back to Laloki, going to Brown River, and remember Emi Talk Strait. That section of the road is really, really bad. But the last parliament, me talk osem. World Bank and me agree, lo put him not a lot of money, lo maintain him this plus section. That has already been done. The submission has been approved by NEC, and as soon as that contract is signed, because it's a World Bank funded project, it goes through a lot of requirements. So as soon as the contract is signed and all the formalities with the World Bank and Department of Works is finalized, construction will start. But it does take time. So this is also coming at the back of the road from Bogia to Awar and the road from Epo Kerema. They all come under the World Bank funded project. So it's taken care of. I wish the department had the money to do major maintenance along the sections, but the number of road, number of kilometers of highways that we have in our country is much, much bigger. It's a lot longer than the amount of money that comes into the department to do actual maintenance.
Mr. Minister, point of order of Lomi also. Government got money. Last year, government put him 10 million long Hiritano highway maintenance. This year, too, government put him 8 million long Hiritano highway maintenance. Can all office blow you work lo mismanage him this la money. All no karim good pla contractor come lo make him sectional ceiling. So you mean karim up him this la heavy where road go back up all get up. Now me thank you also. Not la variation come inside lo, not la 10 kilometer lo surukim road come down. But the other 10 kilometer, I think 8 million is enough to do sectional ceiling patching. So, me like also, you straighten department below you.
Honorable member, you would allow the minister to answer the question. You seems to be commenting again on the question you've raised, so let the minister to complete replying what you've raised. Thank you. Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I'm trying to me one bell straight law issues brother member raise him. Because true embroidery bagara person na me raise him consent belongan. So got one la believe lo this la. Mr. Speaker, plenty blood road blame including this la road. It go along Hiritano. These roads have fallen apart. In order for us to rehabilitate and reseal one particular section of the highway, it will cost the Department of Works 3.5 million per kilometer, depending on where the materials are and the condition of the road itself. Now, talking about 8 million, 10 million, you cannot rehabilitate a major section of the highway with that kind of money. So what the department does, I think, and I am pretty sure, is this. When you look at funding of 8 million, 5 million, 7 million, 10 million, and below, what the department does is it tries to spread that money right through the whole section of that particular road. So the department is not doing any major rehabilitation work. I must get this straight. We are doing maintenance, meaning that grass cutting is going on, drainages have been unblocked, and potholes have been patched. We cannot do any major work on that section of the highway unless and until we get proper funding from government or from our development partners. That's the best I can give you. But with the particular contractor that he has talked about before and is talking about now, these are small Papua New Guinean contractors. And I can say that all the provinces have got Department of Works outlets which are headed by regional works managers, and then it goes to the provincial works managers, and we got provincial works engineers around. So I'm pretty sure these guys are not silly in just giving away money to contractors. They award contracts to small contractors that are capable of doing such small work. But sometimes, unfortunately, we expect too much from too little money. But in this particular case, I am sure there is some little maintenance work going on, but we don't have the money to do major rehabilitation work. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.